All right, let's get this happy hour started, shall we? All right, let's see. Now I know I saw somebody get a trophy with this. So let's see what the plan is going to be is to use stuff we haven't done. Now I can't do two things at once, so I have a whole bunch of fish pieces I need to make. Let's just get that party started first. I can't believe I'm making fish pieces out of koi. Crazy. I wonder if koi gives you more pieces. Really? I can't even make fish pieces? What is going down? I'm back out of that. Now let me try again. Because that is not a good sign. Oh, that kind of sucks. Relog in. Well, let's see if it does it again. Oh, fish is gone. That's weird. Ooh, what video are you recording? Got all my fish? No. I got more. I got more. Ooh, 2 pieces out of that bad boy. Two pieces. All right, at least I got a point. Goodness. All right. Now let's get back to doing what we're going to do. All right, let's just try 20 speed. Alright, I'm really just trying to get as many fish as possible. That way I can get hopefully more points. I don't think that's going to do it, but you know, hey, you never know. Alright, I'm trying to find out what's popping here because I don't feel like... There we go. I see a whole bunch of warmouth trophies. Yeah, I guess I may have to use lures that I don't normally use. Does everybody use speed 20 on this bad boy? Speed 10, really? All right, let me just go down to 15. I don't know if maybe these American fish are slower. They're not as high speed as the Ruskies. Hey, what's up, Dark? How are you doing? How are you doing? Boy, alright, I guess I'm gonna have to switch lures. Every time I see a random lure getting trophies, it's just random. It's complete poppycock. Well, that doesn't sound very fun. I suppose I need to look at where I started at. 78.7. So let's see if we get anything. Yeah, that sounds pretty boring. That's why you have a laptop, so you can fish. All right, so it's official. Now I saw some people doing some stuff with this, so let's actually the green one. I'm just gonna give these like a couple. Oh man, that one didn't go anywhere. What is the deal with that? Maybe because it only weighs 2 grams? All right, I'm gonna try this one more time. I mean, I know what a Stream Deck is, but I suppose, yeah, that's PC based. You could do it on there, but that just seems like it'd be really, really hard. Because how do you play Russian on a Steam Deck when it's mouse and keyboard? All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Nothing to see here. All right, let's try this one. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I get. I just meant if you didn't have like a monitor or something. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's a pretty nice, decent gizzard shad. I'll take a gizzard shad trophy. I have a bad feeling. I should be at Yama trying to spin. Because at least then, even if I don't get points, hopefully I would get some fish that are going to be worth something, unlike here. But I wasn't able to stream yesterday, and I did not go to ELK at all yesterday. So I was hoping the bite rate would be a little bit big today. And I'm doing good. I'm doing a very nice. Let me see if I can say that. Sloster, a sloster. Hey, while you're in there, Sloster, I would appreciate a subscription. You can be number 813 on my way to 1,000. That would be pretty nice, let me tell you. Okay, so what the hell? I'm just gonna try this. It's like I don't even have enough time to go through all these lures before the hour's up. Hey, all right. Like Sergeant Sloster. I got almost a full point the other day. Dark, I don't know necessarily why, but in 1 hour of float fishing. It just seems like spin fishing is even harder. I've played Fishing Planet for, I don't know what I'm saying, there we go, less than an hour? And I don't know if that was before or after this. I do not remember. I know some of the people I played Call of Duty with said, oh, Fishing Planet. And there was a reason I just absolutely stuck with this game and never went back. $93.4, nice. And I don't even know if there's anything else I'm trying to get with my spin points except for there's so many times that I can't spin or float, or maybe I don't want to during happy hour. Because if I'm upstairs in my bed, it's really a pain in the ass when I don't feel good to sit here and cast, reel in, cast, reel in. So I just prefer to look for SHBs or just like copperfish like I did yesterday. What's up, Cap? Well, all I can tell you is if you download this for free, by the way, and you start playing it, I'm pretty positive you may not go back to Fishing Planet. Now, if you're super veteran at Fishing Planet, sure. But unlike Fishing Planet, from what I've been told, this is a straight simulation. So it is, I guess, way more realistic. It's the same game in principle, but this is considered a simulation. Fishing Planet is just more considered a fishing video game. What's up? What's up, State? Yeah, and yesterday for my koi fishing, which I plan on going back to copper unless it's completely died. I had caught 20 koi in an hour and 20 minutes, and 3 of them were like 17 17 kilograms. It was bar none the best koi fishing day I've ever had, because as I've always said this, no matter when I see koi fishing doing well, I cannot ever get it to work. But yesterday was a glorious day. And I was using size 1 hooks and the 16 boilies. And then I'm like, you know what? I went to 2 and the bigger boilies. And then all of a sudden now I started getting way bigger koi. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so that's a... What did I just try? Let me see, what was that considered? What was the one I just had on here? That was a vibra spinner. I already tried. All right, I have it on here. I'm just gonna do like 1 cast per. And then obviously if I don't get a bite, then at least I know, move on. Oh man, that's crazy. The raid overpowered your power. Oh, not the happy hour. Ooh, I mean, that's just like a maybe a couple hours of copper. Okay, so we moved on to those. We did the Aquila. Let me try this Aquila. And I really gotta move on to other lures here. What's up, Jawcraft? Hello, hello. Oh, that's true. If that is true. If your happy hour is still going and you logged off, then it'll still be there as long as the next, you can stack 2 happy hours. So as long as you haven't hit the next happy hour, then your original happy hour will take precedence. I made the mistake one time of I was a half hour into my happy hour and I switched without realizing it. I had to log off and log back on to move maps, and then I realized it wiped out that last half hour and started my new one. Oh, damn, that sucks. Okay, so now let's get into got the Aquila. Let's try the Elegance. Oh no, now I gotta be here at night and the bite rate is gonna suck. And I only got one tiny little point. That's all I got. That's all I got. I mean, I guess I could go out in the boat. Let's try this one. I did not realize how heavy that one was. Of course, I get a fish. Let's see what this thing is. See if it's worth me still casting this red, overweight, ridiculous lure. White crappie. All right, one more. There it is again. Anyone able to donate some small fish? Now, I guess most people don't have premium, but if we could just incorporate the word, is anybody willing to trade? Like, how about fish pieces for small safe fillets? That sounds somewhat fair. I mean, I could almost say, you know what? I'm going to donate you a Norwegian ticket so you can go out and catch your own saiths. Because sometimes you just have to use a lure without saiths if you don't have them to catch some to make bait. I mean, it might take what, 5-10 minutes to catch a saith and you can just turn that one into bait? I mean, I don't know. I think these fishermen need to have more morals than this, than always just hoping. But I blame Canada because he just donated. He'll donate anything to anybody. He's just too nice. And then I started donating anything to anybody. And then we're now the problem. Because if you don't donate all the time, people will have to do stuff themselves. But I just like helping other people because everybody helped me, so. I just would love to see the word trade flung around a little bit more. That's true, and usually it's just straight, hey, I need fish pieces. Hey, I need this. There's not like, you know, a please. All right, let's go down to these. Let's just gonna start with a white, and I'm gonna go straight across the board, one cast each. Oh, I definitely like helping when I can, but I kind of feel like fish pieces and safe pieces are just, they're OP. Because it's not hard to get fish pieces. You just have to cut, you know, you got to cut up your pieces. That's all. Now I'm focused. Every time I make sure that anything that's over 500 that's not a marker, I save and I cut them up. And now I try to accumulate fish pieces. Because at least here, there's no way you're going to run out of fish pieces because you're always going to catch a kilogram channel cat. So that's a fish piece for a fish. Like, I suppose I should have my bottom rods out, but Then they would distract me from spin fishing. Alright, so I got something on the white one. Let's see what I'm up to on fish pieces. Fishy. I'm really confused. I could have swore I had... Alright, now I'm tripping, because I could have swore I had 200 fish pieces the other day. And I don't remember donating any fish pieces, because I only have 34, and I just cut up a whole bunch? That means I would have been down to like 20. Something just seems weird about that. Maybe I need to go back through my donations and look. Oh, now, what if that white one was going to be the... So I went here, I went there, so now it's here. Man, this is taking a long time to go through all of these. Of course, I'm also casting in the wrong section. Alright, so now let's go to the next one. This, and this? Now I'm getting confused. That would be the 5th one that I tried. Okay, alright, alright. Well, I'm positive, Clap, you hit level 11, right? Did you get your reward? There's no shot, if you were level 9 last night, that you're not already 11. Oh, really? Alright. And that just means you definitely have not been playing, because otherwise I know get level 11, you're probably like another hour away, maybe? Man, am I gonna have to go jigging? Do I need to get in the boat? I still got a half hour left. Alright, so then that would be this one. Well, it also depends on where you're at. Like if you're here, that's a little bit different. But if you just go to like, if you haven't really probably visited, you know, Winding much, but that's a really good spin map. And it's obviously not as good as this now, but you'll definitely get more points and stuff if you're trying different locations and different baits. But if you go to winding and you go to the dock to the left as soon as you log in, you can just catch unlimited perch there. Well, so much for just getting a whole bunch of fish. All right, so those are obviously not going to work right now. So let's go to... Man, I just don't even see a lot of action. Let's try this. All right, let me try my bottom stuff here. Time to go skirting. Skirt, skirt. I suppose we'll try the tiniest first. All right, now I gotta remember how, there we go. I'm like, am I gonna be able to get jig steps again? All right, this is just utterly trash. Did not want to have to do this. All right, let's do this. Go, 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 gadget alpha. All right, so much for getting a little jig step on the tiny ones. There we go. Ooh, on Olberg? Yeah, I don't know about that. I haven't fished Olberg in over a month. I don't even know if that's like a place that you can actually target it per se. All right, let's slow this down to number 40. I'm doing good. Umber, how are you doing? How you doing? I mean, somebody may go, but I don't know if you're in. Let me check Canada's Discord. What happened to Discord? I don't recall closing it. All right, so I got Discord up, so now we go to, well, we'll go to Russian fishing first. Then you said at Olberg? Is that, are those bream or white bream? These are all just bream. That ain't gonna get it done. Yeah, I don't see anything in here about white bream. I mean, obviously we can go on the websites to see what lure or what bait to use, but that I do not know. So that was that one. So now let's go 1/8. Let's go to the big ones on this. 21 minutes, and what did I get? 78. I got a point. Not good. Oh, that's right. He's on. Oh, my son was complaining about lag, but he's on the PS5. I don't know why. He doesn't even use his gaming computer now. Oh, that's what he gets for playing Marvel Rivals on the PlayStation. Oh yeah, where's my stream? Where's my
The
stream?
Canadian Way YT played Let's Play Fish or No Fish
Oh
for 3,500
no,
channel
Canada.
points.
Like your name is so dark, the blue. I think it's Shooty Gaming. Hello, hello. How are you doing? All right, I'm gonna go back to my bread and butter because if this is not working, this I'm just thinking has to work, right? Let me get the deals and no deals started. He's going for that 50 silver again. Yep. See, people know you too well, Canada. This is not good. They're all fortune tellers. All right, let me reel this in and then we're going to start fish or no fish. Oh, the last two? Hey, I mean, you know what? If it's 750 in a mill, or even if it's 500,000 in a mill, then I'm still going to just see what case that I got. You know what I'm saying? All right, now that's a saucy point two. That's a saucy mama. All right, here we go. You know what to do. Again, it's like every time I come down here and I'm like, all right, maybe it's just hard. It's, yeah. Neither. You should be on Ethernet. Stand by. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, you're just doing this the hard way. You always want to go with that number 4 case. I just don't know why. Let me see if I can. Oh, my boy needs a Nintendo password. Nintendo. All right, there we go. All right. Let me get a couple jig steps in. Oh, and it's the wrong stinking, it's the wrong screen again, huh? Every time I restart my computer, I gotta redo that. There we go. Okay. So this cast is chalked. Turn up my mic. I think my mic is pretty dang loud. Unless I did restart the computer. Usually people complain right away. So you may be the GOAT for complaining, which I absolutely appreciate. I just need to go to control panel, and I bet you I'm on my system reset to a different mic, which I've tried to delete that particular mic, but it's part of a program, so I don't think I can. You are correct, sir. You are correct. I want to be like, forget this device. I have it disabled, but for some reason, it always comes back. So, thank you very much for letting me know that. Unlike Canada, didn't let me know that. So I'm assuming if you can confirm that should be like, I should be way louder, because nobody has ever told me that I'm too quiet. All right. Oh, I tell you, if I'm gonna rage one day, and it's gonna be over freaking passwords for my son, because he never ever remembers any passwords. Then I always have to keep resending them to him and resetting them. It is very annoying. Oh, it definitely should have changed. Let me just double check over here, because every time I do that, it's changed. Yeah, it's on the Razer mic now. So it may just be something where you have to adjust your mic, because my mic in here is almost maxed out. All right, I'm so sorry. You can blame my stinking son for this. Oh my God. Okay. So that's done. All right. Back to this absolute destruction of the Canadian way here. Number 5. I can't even see the numbers now. 1, 9, 8, 15, and 18. Damn, that may be your best initial run in the history of Canadian. What's up, Blue? All right, no deal. Let me get this fish in. Maybe I'll get lucky with another point. That is the tiniest little peacock I've ever seen. All right, no deal. 22. 17. 2. 3. And 6. You were afraid, I know. You were afraid right there, weren't you? It's a good deal right there. Hey, it's going up, so you can't complain about that. All right, let me get this in. Ooh, Thrasher. Thrasher with a nice little crucian. I don't know why you even said that to yourself. All right, that was just an absolute atrocious cast. That did not work at all. All right, no deal. Number 7. 12. 13. And 23. Oh, whammo! Wham with the right hand. But it went up. Because look at that right side compared to the left side. So don't be too depressed on that one, Canada. What's up, Ghost? I'm doing okay. Canada's already picked the 750 and the $1 million case, so at least I know now the most I'd have to give him is 500 silver. All right, I guess maybe I'll change color during the day here. No, that's okay, George. That's all right. Nobody needs to, nobody's worried about that, all right? We're good. We're good. I'm still rebuilding my silver. Okay, so that was a no deal, I'm thinking. But you didn't give me your numbers yet? What are you, slacking? No, it has to be the rainbow. It has to be the rainbow line. You got a Bluetooth? Oh. I got 5 minutes. Yeah, that's true. The line counter, but those things are so expensive. Well, the ocean reel that I got donated to me, the one I broke, it's not that expensive. And I am completely out of my rhythm here for jig stepping. I don't know what happened. Oh, you got it on ELK? Do tell. Oh, this sucks. All right, open 3. What do we got? 14. We got 10. And we got 11. All right, deal's going to definitely go up. Just like that, during the day, none of these baits are working. Oh, I'm so sorry. You should know the numbers. I'm in the middle of, trying to do big important points here for spin fishing, and I got 3 minutes. It's not looking good. Because apparently those things aren't working, so now I need to go. I don't even know what lure to use. $19, $20. That's going to go up to about 180. Hey! Okay, you're almost halfway to the max. Pretty close to the max that you can get. So, but there's no help today. I'm just no deal in your ass here. You said no deal? No deal it is. Who disturbs my slumber? What are we saying here? High power braid, 40-pound MC, 600 millimeters. What is that? What are we talking about, Jar Jar? Ah, gotcha. I don't know what to use. I don't want to use any of these. I'll go Tiny Colorado. Cast that out. 1 case, which will be Canadian's doom. Oh my. All right, that is, you're not going to get, that's almost half Canada. Gotcha, Jar. That would have been nice. So, a whole hour of coming here, I got 0.3 points. So, I'm probably about 4 hours to get to 80. And I don't even, what does 80 even get me? Does it give me anything I even care about? Using a Carolina rig? Who the hell cares about that? Man, that's just pointless. Okay, was that another no deal, Canada? Sorry, I got lost in all the scuffles here. Oh, it was a bluegill? Nice. I have not got a... I really actually tried for a trophy bluegill. I tried. So, let me... I'm going to see something here. Alright, where are you at? Where are you at, Ghost? Let us see. Whoa, how come I can't find you in the game, Ghost? There it is. Hold on, is that you? Are you Mr. Ghost? One Bluetooth. Man, you got that early. It took me to level 36.5 to get mine. There she is. 1.93. Brilliance, Colorado. All right, where the hell did you catch this bluegill at? I want to try. Brilliance, Colorado, quarter ounce, 0, a 0, a 6. Let us see if I can duplicate it. Brilliance, Colorado. So I was close, but I bet you I don't even have it. I'm not a fan of the Colorados. They've all failed me. All right, let me know where you caught that at, and then I'm gonna try to go. I'll try to go there. I just hope you weren't out in this boat. All right, 26. Yep, you got that 5-0 all right. You got that 5-0 all right. Now I know what's gonna happen. Now you just are gonna be all in until the end, and you're gonna end up having the $5,000 case. Okay, next time, Canada, you're just going to tell me your case. 6, no deal. 5, no deal. 4, no deal. 3, no deal. And you're just going to keep going all the way to the end. 25. There's the 50. Congratulations. Congratulations. Now you got a bigger, higher offer. So this is looming really hard. Like, do you want to... You can get 237 silver. The max you can get is 400. The lowest is 5. So, what's the deal? And Ghost, if you, I don't know if you heard me or not. Let me know where you caught that at, so I can try to go duplicate it to see if I can even get anything on the same setup.
Captain Souza played
Man,
Let's Play
so
Fish or No Fish for 3,500
This game is going to be
points.
up for a while because Captain's doing it, and then Jar is going to do it. All right, so you said no deal? No, is that no deal, Canada? Okey-doke. It is your doom, not mine. I mean, if you open the 400, you're still going to have a minimum of an offer of 140 silver. So I don't think it's like too risky, but let's do 21. Hey, congratulations. This offer should be 345. And now I know you're going to say no deal because you just want to see which one you got, but That's a mighty fine board you got there. I should have had a deal or no deal. I should have had a deal or no deal spreadsheet just because. Like this was 3,500 channel points and you're going to get at least 300 silver. I mean, you know how many silver people can get for 3,500 if it was going to get them 300 each time? So sounds like inflation is about to happen. All right, what are we doing? You're going to keep? Oh, that was a bad deal. See that? Oh, man, that kind of looks like you. Doesn't that look like Canadian right there? Wah, wah, wah. All right. Either way, 300 is pretty nice. Congratulations. Now I'm going to add that. I'm really not liking the bank anymore. Now you're at 892. Just because the silver in my game is... Yeah, that's what I should have been doing. All right. CW 300. I'm just going to put combined up deal, and I'm going to put paid on that just so I know. Just so I have a record. A record. Where the hell did Ghost go? Oh, I don't think I'm gonna ever let you get. I may max you out at 1,000 silver. No, well, where did you catch that the Bluetooth at? Because I am not about to always have 30K in my bank account just to make sure I can pay you. All right, let me go back. All right, so who's up next? That would be... All right, that was you, Cap, right? $123, $111. Let's just scope that out. Where is this at? 123. Oh, is that the dock? Okay. I'm going to reel this in and then we're going to go over there. Oh, I got to go buy... Let me go buy this stuff first. Okay. This is going to be hard for me to do this because I'm not a fan of these Colorado. All right, so let me do this. Oh, I didn't want to do a full exit. I can just change that right now, Canada, but I don't think it's fair to change points during a live stream. If I started at something, I gotta leave it at something. All right. While I do all this other other action, we can just do this, because then I'm not, it's easy for me. All right, Cap, pick your case. Colorado. Oh, my God. Now I've already forgot what that was. Which one was it? Oh, those look cool. I can use these? Are these new? Because it doesn't say I can't use them. What would I use these on? Oh yeah, I don't even think I haven't even, I don't think I even changed anything from that yet, Dark. Okay. Oh no, no, trust me. And not because you got 300 silver, but as I told you before when I was mentally doing this, like if 10 people play this and I end up probably out of 10 on average, I would have to give out maybe like 1,000 silver. So you kind of go risk reward there. All right. I just haven't had the mental capacity to sit here. All right, what is the problem? How come I can't find you now, Ghost? I want to see what you caught that on. Quarter ounce 06. Quarter ounce 06. Calo. Quarter ounce 06. So then if we're going to go quarter ounce 06, well, let's go half ounce 06. Half 3/8 06. There we go. All right. Okay. Did you pick your case yet, Dark? Or Cap? Sorry. I don't know if you did or not. Well, okay. Thank you. Number 20. You know, you got to think back, Canada. I've been doing this for 5 months. And the first month, I didn't even have this. But, you know, you don't have that many redeems, you know, when you have like 5 viewers. And quite frankly, when I had nobody on Warzone, it was really easy. I didn't have to give away anything. High power braid 40 MC 600. But I think the tariffs happen as more people are exporting stuff from my stream than importing stuff to my stream. That's when the tariffs have to hit. Because the good news is the more viewers I get, that's awesome. But then also the more people that are redeeming points, and then I'm, you know, out a lot of silver and gold. Oh my gosh. You said high power braid 640. I think this was it. So Jar, if you're in here, please confirm, because I'm going to have to go somewhere else to buy this. Yeah, just look down there and click one on it, whatever you want to redeem, Fiskers. High power 40. Let me just make sure. High power 40 MC 600. All right, so not a chance. I am really trying not to use. Okay. I'm really trying not to use gold. All right, let's get some of these cases open while we travel here. 4, 8, 14. Because it's also not, it's not in me to be like rooting against you guys doing this just to save my own silver. Although, you know, maybe I should. But I never saw Howie Mandel rooting against people. So I can't do that then. That's just wrong. High power braid. Trust me. Spending those. Oh, they hurt. They hurt. Did I miss one? Oh, open one. Number 1. Okay. Oh, that one has to hurt. That one. Okay. All right. I see people yapping about my beloved HSV again, and I don't like it. All right, most importantly, I need to put a big ass X. A big X on that. Holy. All right, so now it's saved. All right,